We are live here from the west side of the airport waiting for the Lufthansa 747 100 years livery to make its appearance. And we are going to have a wonderful shot of this beautiful aircraft flying essentially right over us. Yeah. So, we did have a bunch of storms that went through here earlier today, and so this has caused a lot of delays. Some significant delays here at O'Hare, and so we're going to pull up flight radar and we're going to take a look at the weather scene. I did intend to stream much earlier, but there were a bunch of unforeseen issues, and partially my fault. There was a lot of issues with me. So thanks for joining here. We're going to get going in just a little bit. I know our aircraft is, well, it should be on, should be getting lined up here very soon. KLM is going to make an appearance here in a little bit. It was diverted to Minneapolis. Let's see if I can find our aircraft. Yeah, let's see if we can find it here. You know, instead of looking on my phone, let's go to the new, you're going to love this. Here we go, flight radar here. I've got a live look here on flight radar. We're going to do a lot of tracking. Thanks, Mike. Yes, 6 minutes out for Lufthansa as I systematically accidentally destroy my graphics here. Guys, let me know if ATC is too loud here, and I will change it. For now here, we're going to go ahead and catch KLM land here. American 1629 to send a maintain 6,000. Send to 6,000, American 1629. Wow. Yeah, the sun is getting in the way today. Nevertheless, we are going to see some pretty cool shots. So again, that was KLM flight 611, originally from Amsterdam, diverted to Minneapolis due to the storms, and now landing here just behind me on runway 10 center here at O'Hare. Yeah, so one of the things today that you're going to notice is that we're going to be looking at this view for the majority of the time. So if you have people that you know that have been impacted in some way, shape, or form by all of the delays and whatnot, definitely send them to the stream, because I'm going to be taking a look at the current delays and all that stuff. So just something to kind of let you guys know about. So if you want, share the stream. A like would be great. We are going to be here for a couple hours. Not super long, though, today, given the fact that we had a bunch of delays earlier. So, yeah, we are actively looking for the arrival of Lufthansa. And it is, according to Mike, about 6 minutes away. That was a minute or two ago, so we're going to continue to look here out to the west to see if we can find it on flight radar here. And this has been giving me a bunch of issues. I'll let you know. I'll let you know what that flight was in just a second here. So it's coming in from Detroit. Yeah, I'll get a better look to see what's going on and where it's at. But anyway, we just want to hope that it doesn't land on the north runways because that would be devastating. South side of radar. Thanks, Mike. All right. I'll find it.
1629, turning 060 and intercept runway 10 center.
Yes, thank you, one of our mods at Windy City Runway. That's awesome. I mean, not one of our mods, just kidding. What am I looking at here? Oh, Greg tagged me. Thanks, Greg. Yes, I am glad I finally made it out today as well. All right, here we go. Here's Lufthansa. Flight 430 coming in originally from Frankfurt, Germany, now arriving from Detroit after the extensive delays because of the storm that went through. And we'll break that down in a little bit. Stay tuned here. We're going to be covering this. This is due in about 4 minutes. And we'll kind of walk you through all the flights that are arriving right now. Right now, here's Avianca that got diverted to Indy. And I'll move the camera a little bit so we don't get the vehicle in the shot as well. Yeah, it's been quite a day. I really wish I was able to stream during all of the rain, but obviously being outside and technology don't really mix that well. Let's go ahead and take a look at live radar while we wait. I'm here. Proof of life. So anyway, yeah, there's a little bit of feedback in the microphone, but anyway, let's take a look at this here. So this mega complex of storms moved through the area earlier today. It's now going towards Fort Wayne, Indiana at the moment. So we're pretty much in the clear. We're going to just keep an eye on any storms that come to us later. But in the meantime, here's an arrival. Lots of action today here from the west side of O'Hare. Let's go back. That was not Avianca. Let's go take a look. That was American Flight 2366 coming in from Palm Beach, West Palm Beach on the 737-800. Just touching down right now. Let's see. What do we got here? Is this late? Yes, this was scheduled to arrive at 4:48 p.m. and is very, very late. But again, definitely because of the storms. Yeah, you know, I do need a Lufthansa shirt. Yeah. Well, we'll see. I'll have to procure one of those. Well, I hope you guys are having a great day so far. We're going to go back to these series of arrivals here. Guys, let me know in the chat here if the audio is good or not. If I need to make any adjustments, just let me know.
Lufthansa 430 heavy, turn right heading 120 to intercept if you're going through. Yeah, we are on the localizer already, Lufthansa 430 heavy, roger, you're 5 miles from Sharon, cross Sharon at 5,000, cleared ILS.
Yeah, while we wait for Lufthansa, let's go ahead back and take a look at the weather situation here. Hello again, it's me. We did have a little bit of an interesting setup today. We actually had a tornado risk that kind of plagued the area a little bit. You know, I can't really pull it up here. I'm making several mistakes here. But you know what? As we finally get back and going after being absent for over a year, there's a lot of things, a lot of issues that we need to address. So our next arrival here, coming up on approach for O'Hare here, is Delta 2368. Yeah, I better get in better position for the Lufthansa Queen that is due any minute now. So what we're going to do is we're going to do a quick standby while I adjust this. So don't go anywhere. We're going to just move the camera just slightly, ever so slightly. All right. Yeah, it's getting a little breezy here. Okay. That's much better. All right, yeah, I want to be able to capture everything.
170 knots for greater till red. And 170 to red.
All right.
4831, maintain 170 knots until red.
Maintain 170 until red, Skyway 4831.
Greg, we'll talk about that. I see what you said in the chat. That was not intentional. So we will see what we can do. Yes.
617 Chicago approach, runway 10 center. Approach 1664, 8000. 1664, Chicago approach, runway 10 center. 10 center.
Yeah, we're getting some weird feedback here. All right.
3595.
Hope you guys are doing well today. We are in an awesome position here, runway 10 center, to see our Lufthansa 747 arrive. Let's go ahead and check that one more time. Let's see, let's refresh that. Okay. Oh, okay. Guys, get ready. It is next. Here we go. Lufthansa Flight 430 coming in from Detroit, originally from Frankfurt, Germany. The Lufthansa 100th anniversary livery about to arrive right over us. So stay tuned. Here we go. We are going to go full screen on this once we can see it enter the frame of the camera. Exclusive views here on Windy City Runway Live. I think I was telling everybody we have a lot of people here where I'm at that are anxiously awaiting for the arrival of this aircraft. This aircraft has only been here once or twice before, in the livery, that is. So.
3595.
United 617, turn left heading 140, descend and maintain 6000.
Oh, I keep doing what I shouldn't be doing, moving stuff around. Oh, now it doesn't want to zoom in. There we go.
10 knots and left turn 310, United 1664. 3595, reduce speed 170, cross Sharon 5000, cleared ILS 1.
Thanks, Mike, for the link to the shirt. Okay, here it is. And we're going to go full.
617, reduce speed 210.
Speed 210, United 617.
Sierra 3595, maintain 170 knots until Ray, over Ray, contact the tower 120.
And just like that, it was quick. But that was Lufthansa Flight 430 originally from Frankfurt on the Lufthansa 100 years anniversary livery. Well, there you go. We have plenty more aircraft that we're going to feature here on tonight's stream. That was going to be one of the highlights here. It is the highlight. And as soon as it flew over, went out of frame. That's how it goes here. So hope you guys are having a great time so far this evening here on this Sunday afternoon, almost evening, depending on where you guys are. We're going to be tracking all of the delays here from O'Hare. I am your host, Scott. Do I have just camera 2? Let's see if I can just switch to camera 2 for a sec. But we're here on the west side of the airport, and if you have anybody that you know who needs some more information on all of the flights that have been delayed, we've been tracking all of the delays here earlier, so definitely send them our way. The airport is in a bit of a mess right now, trying to catch up, and everybody's doing the very, very best that they can to get all the flights. All the flight situation sorted out, that is. So while I go ahead and figure out what on earth is going on here, I'm going to go ahead and switch it over to the flight tracking screen, if you will. So I just need to get it working correctly. Let's see. Go on, couple those train cars so we can see the full view, or stand on your van. Yeah, that would be great. Yeah. Let's see. And now that we have potentially a camera that is operating, oh, I don't see Gavin in here. Maybe he'll join later. We can do our dance number. That's unfortunate. He's not in here. Anyway. Okay. Let's go back to our airport live view of all of the delays. Okay. Thanks, Stealth Clips, who just subscribed. Thank you so much. Here we go. Let's take a look at what's going on here at the airport. Chicago O'Hare right now is the #1 most disturbed airport in the world, according to Flight Radar 24, which is what we're using right now. It is 24 degrees Celsius, which is going to be in the upper 70s, low 80s right now here. Oh, it's 75 degrees here in around the airport here. So let's go ahead and take a look at some of the most impacted flights here. As you can see, we're going to go ahead to arrivals. If you have a particular flight, let us know, and we'll go ahead and take a look. Yeah, we got some ads here. So some of the flights here that just came up, we have significant delays here. The flight that is arriving from Evansville on the American 3390 is not going to be here until about 6:42 p.m. Central Time. Grand Rapids delayed again. 701. Houston delayed here. This flight doesn't really say what the flight number is. That's it. Oh, United 699 going to be delayed, arriving here 7:35. Then New Haven, Avelo, here we go, 6:21 p.m. on flight 421. So that's the story here, everybody. We're going to go back to the main live shot where we do have a few more arrivals that are going to be coming in. We'll go ahead and break down some of that weather that came through so you guys have an understanding of what was going on earlier. We had massive disruptions, lots of flights being diverted, and I'll be completely honest. you know, I have all these grand ideas for what to do with the stream, not just for aviation enthusiasts, but to help people kind of navigate this super busy airport. So I was working while it was raining here in the airport area, and you know, I'll just say I got carried away and things were taking longer than I thought. There we go. And I totally missed that one. Yeah, there we go. Let's see here. Yeah, that was United 3595 arriving from Indianapolis on a number E175. That flight was originally supposed to arrive way earlier today. And unfortunately just got here now. Let me go ahead and switch this around here. This is the arrival, yeah.
Approach American 1173, send it through 10,000 for 7,000. 250.
American 1133, the ILS to 10 center.
So yeah, here it is.
Center, American 1173.
That's the flight from Indianapolis. You can kind of see here. Was supposed to arrive here at 11:59 a.m., so just before noon, and is now here 5:25. So that's significantly delayed. If you know people who are on this flight, you can let them know that it just landed. So here we go. Here's some more action. Back to main cam.
1060, intercept 10, center, envoy 347.
United 1398, contact tower 120.75. Have a good night.
Over the tower now, United 1398.
Envoy 3470, reduce speed to 180, cross Sharon 5,000 feet, cleared ILS 10 center.
Reduce speed to 180, cross Sharon 5,000 feet, clear for the ILS 10 center, envoy 3470.
That was United Airlines Flight 617 from Denver on an Airbus A321neo, just arriving here in Chicago. Let's go back to that weather situation that we were dealing with a little while ago. If I can just get that, what I want up and running, that would be wonderful, but I can't right now. With that said, let's just go back to main cam here. We're going to go ahead and take a look at United 1664 arriving from Punta Cana on a 737 MAX 9. Yeah, you know where Triban's. Hi, what's up? Oh, we're live streaming right now. Yeah. Well, the plane's coming over. We just saw a Lufthansa 747 with a special livery. It was really cool.
My dad, sorry. Like,
It's okay.
I would sit here with my dad.
Yeah, no, we're live right now. Yeah. And everything. Yeah, we're just looking over here. I'm tracking flights too. Yeah, because all the delays earlier. Yeah, so I'm live right now. We're pulling up flight radar because there are some people who have questions about what flights are delayed and whatnot. I was going to get out here earlier, but it just was too bad. We had a bunch of issues. But yeah, so that's what I'm doing. Yeah, this is like a new thing that's going on now. So I just started back up with everything a couple of years ago.
Before you go on board 3470, you just get it or you had it for a while?
Yeah.
For about the last 20 minutes.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah. No, it's all good. No, hey. No, you're good. You're totally fine. Here, we're gonna go switch to main view. want to hang out, you're totally fine. Yeah. Sure. And you know what? If you want to have a seat, go ahead. Sit down. Isn't it? It is. It's, yeah. Yeah, so you can kind of take a seat here and listen to what's going on. So this is United Flight that just flew over us, United Flight 1398 from Colorado Springs, 737-800 just landed here. That aircraft, that flight, let's see if that one was delayed. Yes, it was, 2 hours. It was supposed to land here at 3:50, just arriving here at 5:30 Central Time. So that's what I do, yeah. So, what's your name?
Liz. Karen, Crush Karen 5000, cleared ILS, Romeo 10 center.
Dragging us to go to clients, you know, like, we actually, when he had dementia, we would sit over here and.
Keep it 210.
Yeah, so anyway, yada, yada, yada. This is all perfectly clear.
Well, I am glad that you are here.
American 1173, turn right heading 360, 210 knots.
Right, 360, 210, American 1173.
Number 4597, affirmative, Sharon at 5, clear the ILS to 10 center.
Oh yeah, the it was a Japan Airlines. Yeah. Yeah. That would have been a cool one to see. All right, let's see. We do have another one coming in. Yeah, guys. Just met a new friend. Liz is here. Hanging out with me this evening.
597, 180 knots to Ray, tower at Ray, 120.75.
Yeah, it's going to be a pretty chill stream today. Nothing really super interesting. Let's go back here to... Oh, yeah, that was the Lufthansa 747 with the... Yeah. That came from... Well, here's the story. It was diverted from Frankfurt, Germany to Detroit. It circled around in Wisconsin, and then they were like, no. You gotta land. We gotta land somewhere. So they couldn't land here when they were supposed to. Then they went to Detroit. Yeah, so that's the deal. Okay, here we go. Some more flights here that we're gonna take a look at. Where did my thing go? Here. What you just saw, we just filmed just a moment ago, was United Express, United Flight 4571, arriving from Chattanooga on the CRJ 550. Here comes another arrival.
Heading 360, reduce speed to 210.
Speed 210, heading 360, American 250.
Awesome.
1355, 10 port, descending 8,000, speed 250 with information X-ray 10 center.
And that was American Eagle, operated by American Eagle operated by Envoy. So American Flight 3470 from Bentonville, Arkansas. Nice. Let's take a look and see what other flights that we have coming in here. As if it'll let me zoom out. I have no idea if it actually will. See, this is the fun of live internet here. Anything worth noting out in the vicinity? Yes. We have another 747. Big plane. Due in 9 minutes. This is Atlas Air Flight 7554. It's a 747-400 due in 9 minutes. Hopefully, let's hope for a 10 center arrival here. Yeah, Atlas Air Cargo. Yep. Coming in from New York, JFK. Wonderful. So that's going to be here in about 9 minutes. We have some other flights that are going to be landing here as well. Let's see what we got here. Ooh, this one is from Sault Ste. Marie. Almost went there this summer. Not quite. We got a flight from Madison. This one was probably diverted. This one definitely, yeah. So a lot of these flights, as you can see here, are probably, you know, flight radar says that their origin is probably from the airport that they were diverted to. So yeah, I wish I had a little bit more info. But anyway, here we go. We're going to keep our eye right here on Atlas Air, flight 7554, coming in from New York JFK in about 9 minutes. So stay tuned. I'm gonna try this out. Let's go to camera 2. Camera 2. Computer cam. Yeah, this is it. It's not entirely centered. Maybe I need to center that. Yeah, I don't know what the deal is with this. But anyway, let's go ahead. Let's see our JL fly over. Let's not do that. Yeah, I don't have that quite set up yet. But anyway, we can go back and look at this over here. So there's a little CRG that flew over. What do we have? What's going on here?
We're descending to 7,000 feet from 10,000 feet. We have X-ray.
American 250.
Yeah, Danielle, I'll ask her, see if she wants to be on. That'd be cool. It's up to her ultimately. All right.
American 632, turn left heading 360, 210 knots.
210 knots, heading 360.
All right, sounds good, Greg.
American 250, turn right 070, intercept 10 center.
Right on heading 070, intercept runway 10 center, American
All right.
250.
So anyway, that was what you just saw was, let's see, what is this? United Express, United 4597, coming in from Grand Rapids on the CRJ 550. I wonder again if that was another diverted flight. So, yeah, I guess it's hard to tell. This is something that I really haven't done before, so we are all learning here. Yeah, there is. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Well, I'm kind of doing that right now, too. So let's try that. Let's try working on that. Let's go to the airport. Let's look at the arrivals, earlier flights. Yeah, see, it has them listed by...
170 or better to Ray, tower at Ray.
Yeah, it's all over the place. So what this app really needs to do is they need to rearrange all of the flights based off of if they landed or not. So it's all messed up. It says this is scheduled to arrive at 5:10, but it is delayed, you know, until 7:21. Oh, here's a flight, Burlington. So this flight was canceled if you're flying Burlington. Flight 3012. Contour. Unfortunately, yeah, that flight is canceled. Okay, so... Oh, yeah, this flight from Cincinnati, this is... All this stuff, yeah, is pretty old. So we'll kind of get a better idea of what's coming up in a little bit. There's an American Airlines flight that just flew over us as I'm here fidgeting with flight data. Here's one that we're going to take a look at. This flight is going to be arriving in at 6:04. So this is, what is this? China. Let's see, China Southern. Yeah, China Southern Cargo is going to be arriving here, scheduled to arrive at 5:59. I don't think it is delayed. It is currently live, 6:04, so it'll be a few minutes late. It's a Boeing 777 freighter coming in from Anchorage, Alaska. So that is something that we will. That's something that we'll be watching very closely. Anything else? Hopefully that lands here on the south side. Yeah, that's for sure. Okay, back to live view here. And getting out of studio mode. Yeah, you know, this is definitely one that a secondary camera would be very... gosh. It would be very nice to have. Let's go switch over.
12075, American 250, have a wonderful evening.
Let's go into studio mode so I can mess around with this stuff. We'll go back. Flight radar. Hope you guys are having a great day so far. Yeah, this was not quite the stream that I was hoping to have, but you know, you gotta make do with what you have going on here. I'll leave you with a little bit of stats here. The disruptions at the airport here.
American 835, 9000, heading 360.
American 835, ILS PRM to 10 center.
Our disruption index, according to Flight Radar, is about a 5. Highest you can go. Average delay is 108 minutes. Flights delayed 1,098. All right, we're not going to miss this one.
United 2865, reduce speed to 210, fly heading 330.
210 on the speed, 330 on the heading United 2865.
On a 7554 heavy, reduce speed to 210.
In the meantime, I will get the secondary camera working, hopefully. Greg says CVG stands for crazy volatile, Greg. That's so funny, Greg. You're hilarious.
7554 heavy, turn right heading 360.
All right. Well, let's listen to ATC a little bit more. We'll turn that up a little bit while we wait here. I'm going to get the second camera running.
Tower 120.75. Have a good day.
You have a beautiful day, American 1355.
Okay.
American 632, reduce speed to 180, 180 to Ray.
180 to Ray, American 632.
United 2865, turn left heading 310, descend and maintain 6000.
Left 310, descend and maintain 6000, United
This is the
2865.
third time in a couple of weeks, but we did this like every weekend a couple of years ago, and then there was some
632, when you're over Ray, connect the tower, 120.75. Have a good night.
2075 at Ray, have a good night.
All right, here comes another arrival.
United 2865, turn right heading 360.
All right, 360, United.
American 835, turn left heading 320.
Left 320, American 835.
Qantas 7554 heavy, turn right 070, intercept 10 center localizer.
070, intercept 10 center localizer, car 7554.
Okay. Guys, that was American Airlines arriving from Mexico City, flight 250 on a 737 MAX 8. Arriving right now.
You're 6 miles from Sharon. Cross Sharon at 5,000 feet.
This flight is early. Wow.
Right, cross Sharon,
Just landed
5,000
right
feet.
now. Was scheduled to
Clear
arrive at
ILS
6:50
10,
p.m.
10
Central
center.
Time. So
Qantas 7554.
that's nice. That's very nice. My computer camera is acting very strange. I wanted to add this here. Oh, now it's working
turn left
fine.
heading 290.
Left 290.
Properties.
United 2865, reduce speed 180, fly heading 060, intercept the 10 center localizer.
All right, speed 180, heading 060, intercept to 10 center localizer, United 2865.
Qantas 7554 heavy. Once you're all done here, what's your final approach speed today?
I don't know what the deal is with
Final
this.
approach for us should be about 135.
John, welcome to the stream here.
United
We're on the the west side of the airport today, catching the arrivals over 10 center.
At or above 5,000, cleared ILS 10 center.
Yeah, you know what? I don't really know if I'm going to be able to get the second camera to work. Well, let's see.
First American 835, descend and maintain 7,000.
Down to 7,000, American 835.
This is so bizarre. Well, Hope you guys are having a great day so far. Yes, the mighty E175.
835, reduce your speed to 210 knots.
Anyway, that was not an E75 that went over us. That was American Airlines Flight 1355. This one came from Indianapolis. This flight definitely was delayed here. This was supposed to... This flight is originally from Phoenix. So that flight that just went over us, originally from Phoenix, was diverted to Indianapolis and has just landed here at 5:45. So American Flight 1355 is now landing. Yeah, I don't know what the deal is with this whole thing.
20.75, United 2865, good day.
I got this.
American
cord.
835, turn right 060, intercept
All right,
10,
well,
center localizer.
Right, 060,
let's try this.
10 center localizer.
Split. Split. Yeah, I have no idea. Here comes another plane.
Tower, low Turkish 5, heavy 11,000 feet. Turkish 5 heavy, Chicago, 60, ILS, PRM, 10 center. ILS approach, 10, center, Turkish 5 heavy. United 2138, turn right heading 360, reduce speed to 210.
Speed 210, heading 360, United 2130.
We're going to go ahead and
American
switch gears because of the lighting situation. I think one of our bigger aircraft, one of our bigger planes is going to be arriving soon. Yes, that is for sure. Let's go back. Flight radar real quick.
PRM, runway 10 center.
Kyla, 7,000 feet, ILS PRM to 10 center, 35.
Oh, yeah. Our 747 is lined up right now. Here we are. Get ready, guys. You ready? Ready, Liz? All right. Again, this is lining up here on short final momentarily is going to be Atlas Air Flight 7554 from JFK, 747-400 freighter. Should be appearing any moment here. I think I see it. Do I? I feel some raindrops too. Hopefully that will not ruin things here. We're going to go back to radar so we can take a look at the weather situation going on in just a little bit after this. Oh, here it is. Here it is.
10,000 feet, 2138, you're about 5 from Kyla, cross Kyla 7000, cleared ILS, PRM, runway 10 center.
Cross Kyla, cross Kyla 7000, clear for ILS, PRM, runway 10 center, United 2130.
American 835, maintain 180 knots till Ray. Contact tower now, 120
Wow. That Atlas Queen was coming in from New York, JFK. Ha! My session has timed out. Yeah, that's great. Wow. Okay. Well, that would have been nice to have it on the live box, but of course. Thanks. Yeah. Well, we'll work on that. Yeah, that's definitely something that we're going to have to work on for sure. Uh-oh. Yeah, see, I have... Yeah. Oh, actually... Liz is, look at this. This is a really nice view here we have from the west side of the airport. Thanks for the rays of sun popping out here. We'll go ahead and address that flight radar issue for sure. But for right now, let's go ahead back to weather real quick. you'll be able to see me. Hello. Here we go. Here's our weather situation. We are feeling a couple of drops right now. Let's take a look and see what the situation is here. We do have some showers that's moving through over the airport. We are surrounded by a couple of municipalities that are not Chicago. So we got Elk Grove Village, Bensonville, Schiller Park, Franklin Park, Rosemont, Des Plaines is to the north, Park Ridge. I think I said Franklin Park to the bottom here, and O'Hare. So here are the couple of showers here. Moving through the area, let's put this in motion real quick so you guys can see. Actually, we're going to come back to this in just a moment here. We got a plane coming in.
Heading 260.
415 heavy Chicago, the ILS PRM to 10 center.
ILS PRM 10 center, United 4.
Nice. That's a good one. If you're getting, if you want to scooch over a little bit closer, you can. If you're not, if it starts to really start to rain. I don't think it will. Yeah.
Right turn heading 270, descend 10.
It always happens that way, doesn't it? Okay, everybody, that was United Airlines 2865 arriving from Denver on the A321neo. Brand new aircraft as of this year, delivered to United in January. That is definitely a delayed flight. That was supposed to arrive here at O'Hare at 2:55 p.m., now arriving at 5:51. That definitely got delayed for sure. So, back to weather here. Here's the situation. Do have a couple of showers that are moving through the area. Again, we're here at the airport. Thankfully, this cell a little bit over to the north. That's what it looks like here. Northwest of the airport. This heavier one is not where we are. We're in the southwest corner, by the way, about right kind of where you see Bensonville is. This is concerning a little bit over to the left, on the left side of your screen. This little white blob over there, that looks like it's moving towards us. Let's put this in motion real quick. See if we can do that. Can we? No. That's a bummer. Okay. Well, anyway, we'll go ahead and this may put a little bit of a damper in the stream for right now. So we'll see what happens. We will see what happens. I can't put this in motion, but anyway, we're going to go back to our next arrival, which is coming up very shortly. Let's transition back over to our main shot. Here it is.
Aircraft landed O'Hare. Information Zulu's current. Winds are calm. 10 miles visibility with light rain. 5,000 foot broken ceiling.
American 835 from Miami.
Boy, 4238. Forgot to say, caution wake turbulent to be following a heavy Dreamliner.
Alright, copy that. Envoy 4238.
Right. I'll be right back, guys. We're going to go ahead and figure out what's going on with flight radar. What is happening here with DS properties?
Oh, they gave you the wrong one. Where you at? There you go. Lindbergh 4564. You'll be doing the ILS PRM Yankee runway 10 right.
ILS PRM Yankee 10 right.
All better now.
Envoy 4238, reduce speed to 250.
All better now. Okay. We're back. We're back here at Flight Radar. You can see we have a long line of arrivals that are coming in from the northeast. We'll be here very shortly, within the next 20-ish minutes or sooner. And it appears that they have opened up 10 right from what I can see. Let's see if I can zoom in. Will it let me? Yes, it will. So they have opened, is it 10 right here? So we're going to be able to see a handful of aircraft landing there. This next flight is coming in from Grand Rapids. This is United 2138, 737 900 ER, arriving here momentarily. So, here we go. Coming in from Grand Rapids. You know, if we ever take the show on the road, I really would like to go to Grand Rapids. It's supposed to be a really nice airport with the plane spotting area.
American 2236, 11,000, 0 knots, 26 erratic.
2236, ILS PRM 10 center.
Keep kicking my battery here. I think it's time. I think it's safe to move it. Yeah, things just keep falling out. It's all good.
ILS PRM 10 center.
There we go.
Envoy 4238, turn right 070, intercept 10 center, localizer.
Here we go. We're gonna go back to flight radar. Take a look at this. Hold on, 1 second, guys. Liz, they're asking if you want to be on camera. Okay, that's fine. They're like,
Yeah, this is random. I would turn over your podcast,
we have another microphone if you want to talk on the podcast too. It's all good. By the way, Liz says hi. She doesn't want to be on camera. Totally respect that, but she is here. So she's enjoying the planes with me. Yes, absolutely. Okay, let's get a look at what's coming up next. We have another aircraft that's arriving here on 10 right. That's American Eagle here. American 3558 from Omaha. Let's see, where did this come from? Is this a delayed flight again? This could have been. Oh, it probably was. Scheduled to arrive at 3:44 here, estimated at 5:59. Let's see. Let's take a look. We can go here. Recent flights. Okay. Chicago to Allentown. So, no, this wasn't delayed. So that's good. Well, maybe it was. Let's see. Anyway, I don't know. It could have been. Not really sure. Nevertheless, we'll be able to get a good visual of that as it approaches to our left here.
Envoy 4238, descend now to 7,000, cross Kyla 7,000, cleared ILS, PRM, firmly 10.
If you're wondering what you're hearing in the background, you are listening to the expert professionals at O'Hare Tower Air Traffic Control. Doing a heck of a job right now, given the fact that we've had such a rough day with all of the delays and everything. Getting lost in focus behind the trees. There we are. Whoa. You know, that's all I can track. It's time to switch out of
2236, 250 knots.
My sunglasses. The sun is setting right now here.
United 415 heavy, reduced speed 170, maintain
Danielle
170
Aviation
knots.
Queen, welcome to the chat here.
Skywest 4937, speed 170.
They say hello,
170 to
Liz.
170 to raise.
Liz says hi. She's having a great time.
415 heavy, connect the tower now, 120.75. Have a good day.
Let's. Yeah, Liz wishes you were all here because it's an awesome spot. That's for sure. Let's go back to weather. Thankfully, that area of storms moved just to the south of us. I was getting pretty concerned about that and the fate of the stream here. So you can kind of see over there that kind of yellow area that just went just south of us. So that's wonderful. Yeah, we've had a lot of rain today, so we don't really need any more to rain on our parade. Do have a couple more showers, as you can see here. I really don't know why. Oh, here we go. Now it's letting me play back the radar here. Yeah, anyway, let's zoom out. This area of storms is moving over into Indiana and into Ohio. So if you know anybody who is flying in this area, specifically Fort Wayne, Detroit doesn't really look like that it'll be affecting Detroit that much. But yeah, the storms are out of the area, so that's great. So we're going to kind of keep watching here. We have another arrival that'll be approaching shortly. Hello to everybody who is watching. I'm your host, Scott. We're here just hanging out on the west side of the airport, just taking in the views and the sights here as we have planes that are flying over our head. Let's go switch back to flight radar because we have another heavy that's going to be approaching any minute now. As you can see here, we have two big icons that we're going to investigate. Let's see who's coming in for a landing on short final any minute. It is Turkish Flight 5, Turkish Airlines. It's a 777. 1 minute away on its final approach here, runway 10 center. This is coming in from Istanbul, Turkey. So, almost an 11-hour flight. Here it is. Turkish Flight 5.
Envoy 4238, photo 170 knots now, hold 170 till Ray.
Alright, slow 170 now, then 170 to Ray, Envoy 4238.
American 788, reduce speed to 210.
Wow, incredible. Beautiful sunset landing here in Chicago. Turkish Flight 5 from Istanbul, 777 300 ER. I am working on a way to get, you feel the wind from it. Nice shot there. Oh, wow, look at that one. That's great. You're a good photographer. Dang, you are good, Liz. Oh yeah, hey, go ahead. All right. Let's go back to flight radar here. We have another heavy that's going to be arriving any minute now. We just watched Turkish Flight 5 arrive from Istanbul. United Flight 415 is a 787-10 Dreamliner in 4 minutes from Milan. Looking forward to that one. We also have American Flight 181 heading in from Naples. It's another Dreamliner. We do have a couple of regional flights that are going to be landing just to the south of us. Over to the the left of our screen, we have SkyWest 5382 coming in from Little Rock, followed by another flight from Bentonville. It's United 4564, and then behind that, we have American 4144 from Greensboro. That'll be all landing on the runway just to our left. But we are waiting the arrival here of United 415, which will be coming in again from Milan. So Milan, Italy. It is next up after SkyWest Flight 4937 from Cleveland. And there it is right there. We'll go ahead and take this one live.
American 788, turn left, heading 120, intercept the 10 center with the larger.
120, going to local.
We'll keep the shot wide so you can kind of see the hues of the sun. out here in our little open field. Thank you guys so much for watching. Robbie, thanks for joining here. We've got the view of all the aircraft that are going to be flying over us. We have some heavies that are on their way. We've got east flow today, so planes are coming out of the west this afternoon, evening, and the departure flights are going to be taking off on the other side. So, right. Let's go ahead and go back to flight radar real quick. Adjust my microphone just slightly here. Yeah, I think I don't want that echo coming back, so we're just going to keep it the way it is.
Reduce speed to 210, descend and maintain 7,000.
Order 210 and down to 7, American 180.
Actually, let's just go right here. Yeah. Okay. Here it is. I got majorly distracted here. If you are wondering what you just saw, that was United. That was a United flight coming in from Milan on a United Dreamliner here.
American 788, 170 knots till Ray. Tower now 120.75.
Yeah, United Flight 415 from Milan. 787-10 Dreamliner. Just landing just a moment ago. Next up in line for our runway is American 4238 from Indy. Again, not really sure if that's actually from Indy. This is definitely a diverted flight. Let me go ahead and take a look to see where this was originally from. From Providence. Yes. So this flight from Providence was diverted. Yes, diverted. Diverted to Indy and is now finally arriving. Again, American 4238 finally arriving here in Chicago. Yeah, I don't really know if I'm going to be able to get the second camera operating. Yeah, that's definitely a problem. We're still working out a bunch of bugs in our streaming system here. The only way for me to show you right now is for me to turn on the weather thing, which I would hate to do. Here we are. Hello. Hope you guys are doing well. Weather has definitely calmed down a lot. It was storming. Liz, were you caught up in the storm by chance? Okay, well, hey, you know, that's the best place to be, in the basement. It was a pretty wild storm. I was driving here, and it looked really nasty. A big shelf cloud and everything. It was not fun to drive through. Yeah, it is. It's supposed to storm again. Hopefully, the rain-cooled air will have stabilized the lower levels of the atmosphere at the surface here, and will put a hold and a cap on the lift that it needs to get the storms going. So hopefully, let's cross our fingers that we don't have any more weather come through the area. So hello, everybody. Let's go ahead and get back to what you guys came here for, the planes. We have another arrival right now. Let's go ahead and take a look.
Number 4381 heading 2601 1000. That's there.
Number 4381, Scott.
Beautiful evening here.
Lufthansa 2 Charlie Heavy, descend and maintain 8,000.
Lufthansa 2 Charlie Heavy, descend 8,000.
That was, again, American Flight 4238, now arriving, finally, here. Again, that flight was originally from Providence. Now finally making its way into O'Hare. You know, we were talking about the long taxi times on the last stream, Liz, we were talking about the long taxi times. You know, they're doing an incredible job, the best they can out at the airport, ground and ATC. But it's definitely something that if you're flying into the airport to understand, you might be waiting in the plane taxiing for a while. I believe it was Polish Flight 3 from Warsaw. Again, they were... I'm going to switch back here because this is the only view you can see me from. They were on the tarmac for an hour and 5 minutes, over an hour, and I don't know how long that they were actually on there after we packed up. Because when we were packing up, if you guys were watching a couple of days ago, yeah, unfortunately that flight was on the ground for over an hour waiting for its gate. Yeah, so... just something to keep in mind right now if you're flying into the airport. We do have another arrival here coming in. This is something we'll go full screen for.
Tower now 2075, 180 to maintain that American 1.
Oh, keep bumping into stuff. It's a tight area over here. That's American 2236 coming in from Harrisburg. Harrisburg. If you don't know where Harrisburg is, really, it's actually, yeah. There you go. Liz knows her geography. It's around Middletown, Pennsylvania here. Absolutely. Yep. So... Let's go back to our flight radar. We do, oh, actually, yeah. We do have, I think we have a heavy that's coming in very shortly here. Let's take a look. No, it's not. It's not a heavy. We got another American Airlines flight from JFK coming in. That'll be our next arrival. After that is American 181 from Naples. Napoli. Looking out, don't really see anything. Yes. Yeah, we do have an arrival coming in. That was what you're seeing on the right side of your screen is American 788 from JFK. We're also looking at China Southern Cargo that's going to be making its way to the airport. China Southern Cargo Flight 2549. That's the 777 freighter that'll be in here in about 9 minutes. Yeah. So we'll be waiting for that. We've been very, very lucky out here on the south side of the airport. Oh, we have another Lufthansa flight coming in from Munich. It is Lufthansa. Flight 434 from Munich, an A350-900, so we got another big plane. That is, I think that might be, Liz just asked a great question that I don't even know if I know the answer to. But we'll see. Liz is wondering what, there's a particular noise that is made when the planes go over our area. We're right by the approach lights here, and I wonder if it is just the air like whirring through the fence, because sometimes that happens. If you don't, yeah, it could be the trucks too. But my buddy and I, we've chased a handful of tornadoes this season here. I'm Storm Chaser too. I mean, what else am I not interested in? What did you say? I'll have to show you some pictures of the crazy tornadoes in central Illinois that we saw. But when we were storm chasing everybody, it was the deadly, devastating tornado in March that went through the Kankakee area and went over into northwest Indiana. We were chasing the storm right before it put down that really devastating tornado. And so we heard a lot of whirring going on. And I kept noticing this every time that we would be close to an area of circulation, this whirring, and we happen to also be by power lines. So I kind of began maybe electromagnetic, but I think it is just the high winds, just like making the power lines resonate. And so, yeah, I. Oh, really? That's awesome. Yeah. Is it Bill? That's so funny. I know exactly what you're talking about. Oh my gosh, that'd be. Well, I actually have a hat that says Skilling. Tom Skilling's one of my idols. So, all right, here comes. I think it's American 181 here. Let's go ahead and check this out. Yes, American 181 coming in from Naples. Here we go. Right now.
Okay, 120 intercept the local number 43.
Russian 2299 and back 12 6 level 12 pounds.
That is 2299 south,
ILS PRM 10 center, yeah, 2299.
Thompson 2 Charlie Heavy, crossing lake turbulence. You're following a heavy Boeing 787. Number 4381, you're 3 miles from Kylo, cross Kylo 7000, cleared ILS PRM, runway 10.
Yes, that was American 181 coming in from Naples.
210 knots, cross Kylo 7000.
Oh yeah, Greg in the chat has said Greg likes Ryan Hall and Max Velocity. We watch them all the time. We do on YouTube. They're great. They do a really good job. They really do. Okay, let's see how far away our next flight is from us. Let me get out of studio mode here. Yeah, so our next heavy arrival here is, again, Lufthansa flight 434 coming in from Munich, Germany. One of my top destinations I would like to travel to. Coming in at an A350-900, so yes, we have another wide-body aircraft that's making its way here into runway 10 center here. We are just west of the runway, where you can see we have our shot that's looking to the west here. The planes fly right over us, so we have a pretty unique perspective here. We're gonna also keep an eye here on this aircraft. This is China Southern Cargo Flight 2549 coming in from Anchorage on a 777 freighter. That's coming in pretty soon. We got American A321 coming in from DFW. We have a Delta flight that's coming in. We're going to go ahead and switch that, guys. On the other runway here. Hopefully I'm not too late.
Southern Cargo 2549er heavy, turn left 120, intercept the localizer.
Left heading 120, localizer, Southern Cargo 254, not heavy.
That's all that I can do for that one. Here, adjust our zoom. We have a different lens that we're using today. Usually I have the big super zoom lens out. I don't have that running today because we're in pretty... We're going to be zooming in way too much if we have that. So we are opting to use the little lens.
Crossing at 7,000 feet, your speed is 210.
Okay, Carter, it is 7,000 Southern Cargo 254, not heavy.
Alaska 1446, turn left.
Hello again.
340.
It's me.
Left heading 340.
Looks like our weather has finally cleared out significantly, so we should be good to go. All that rain is moving out into Indiana. Pretty much the entire entire portion of northern Indiana, the northern part of Indiana, is under a severe thunderstorm watch that goes until about 8 p.m. I'm not sure if that's local time, but we're going to go back to the planes here because we have an arrival coming in. It is the Lufthansa A350. Here it comes.
United 2299, reduced speed 250, then descend and maintain 8,000.
250, then 8,000.
Popular plane for plane spotters out here. I really like coming out here because you actually get to meet a lot of people. Where we usually stream, Liz, it's pretty, the access is pretty limited. Yeah. Yes, for sure. For sure, for sure. Let's go back here. Let's see how long it will be until our next heavy will arrive. Again, here we are. We're live from the southwest side of O'Hare International Airport. We are tracking all of the flights that are coming in, specifically the flights that are on the southwest side of the airport. I'm your host, Scott, by the way. The only way for you to see me is if I turn this weather feature on that I put on the stream. So you won't be able to see me. The right side of the screen is our view, our live view, and the left side is flight radar. We were tracking a flight that was coming in from Atlanta. Delta 1477 has now arrived here. I'm going to go ahead and see if I can update this. Yes, we are awaiting a pretty large aircraft, a 777 freighter coming in from Anchorage. It's China Southern Cargo, arriving in 3 minutes. So that's something that will land right above us. So stay tuned for that if you've just tuned in. Oh my gosh. Yep, this is the struggle of running a live stream. You've got glitchy technology from time to time. Doesn't really work the way you want to. So instead of making you all suffer looking at this, we're going to get back to the planes. We have United 4381 little CRJ 550 coming in from Buffalo, arriving any second now. We're going to go ahead and bring that live to you. And then right behind it is China Southern Cargo 2549 coming in from Anchorage. It's the 777 freighter. Hope you guys are having a wonderful Sunday evening or wherever you're watching from. Again, I'm your host, Scott. You're watching Windy City Runway Live. Rocky, thank you so much for subscribing. I see our little icon down there on the bottom. Hope you're enjoying the stream. We don't really stream from this area, but the Lufthansa 100 years anniversary livery was flying over us, and this was the easiest spot for me to get to. Thankfully, all of our flights, all of the heavy aircraft are flying over us here on the west side of the airport. So here's that CRJ that's coming in.
Present speed, Kilo 7000, cleared ILS PRM 10 center, Unit 2299.
Skywest 5621, 18 miles from Kilo, across Kilo 7000, cleared ILS PRM 10 center, approach, maintain 250 knots.
Whoa. Yeah, it is time to take the sunglasses off, that's for sure, because I can't even see my screen when I turn it over.
PRM ILS 10 center for Skywest 5621.
Beautiful evening here. It's about 75 degrees here in Chicago, where I'm at least. So, yeah, so lining up next is China Southern Cargo 2549, 777 freighter. So we're going to keep our eyes on that. I'm going to go ahead and change my sunglasses out because, I can't see my screen here. Oh my gosh, that's much better. And now I'm going to regret doing that because the sun is coming out now. But again, I can't even see the screen. I think we fixed that. All right.
United 2299, maintain wind drill.
Speed 210, yeah, 2299.
Let's go ahead and take a look here.
Ray, contact O'Hare Tower now, 120.75.
All right, 170 to Ray.
We're going to switch what we're listening to. Oh, I'm getting some audio feedback. Chicago Approach. Yeah, that's what we were listening to. Extremely talented Chicago air traffic controllers here at O'Hare. Oh, I hear it. That's China Southern Cargo. So we're going to go ahead and take that live right now. Got that Bernoulli effect on the wingtips. That's really cool. The whoosh, yeah, you know what I'm talking about.
Right, 040 to 1710.
All right, welcoming the crew. Yeah, here we go. Yeah, I gotta refresh that. Welcoming the crew of that China Southern cargo flight.
Alright, right turn 070, intercept 10 center, localized United 1650.
I don't know about you, but ATC sounds really loud in my headset. I don't know if it's just me. I'm gonna lower that a little bit. It's not that we don't want to hear them, it's just it's a little bit too loud. Devin says we have the whole family watching. Great. Yes. Yeah, hopefully the internet isn't super bad today. Maybe adjust that a little bit. Okay, what's next? Nope, yeah, we still gotta address that. We are a young channel here, just getting going again after being a little bit stagnant for the past year. Wonderful, thanks Devin. Internet's working great, that's awesome. That is awesome. While we do here, while I adjust this, let's see. Oh, we have a chief airplane correspondent, Charles. Wonderful. Thank you for joining the stream, Charles. Thanks, Jacob. I have something for everybody. Let's talk about some new routes that are coming to O'Hare. Liz, you might be interested in this. We have some new international routes coming to Chicago O'Hare. Starting November of this year. Wait a minute. Yes. Is that right? I don't feel like this is correct. I got to check my sources here. I'm going to go look at this. We got another arrival coming in. I'm crouched down on the ground here looking at the computer, so we weren't able to get that. What was that? Alaska? Liz says that was Alaska Airlines. It was a 737, wasn't it? I think so, yeah. But anyway, I got to go and take a look at that. Maybe you guys can correct me in the chat here. Again, your trusty host may be spreading misinformation. Let's double check this. Okay, so here's what I have. I have Philippine Airlines starting a new route. Hold on a minute. We'll get to that in a second, but we got an aircraft that's caught my eye here. This might be a 757. It is. You know I'm a sucker for 757s. Must document each 7.5 before they become extinct. We have a rare birds. Yeah, the airlines are going to be phasing those airplanes out. Yeah. I think, and guys, correct me if I'm wrong, but I think at the end of this year, I think United's going to either have all of them phased out or they're going to start that process. Yeah. Let's see. Mark, welcome to the chat here. We have another arrival coming in here. This one, I still got to fix that. I'll tell you what it is. I'll tell you. This is United 2299 from DFW. It's a 737-700. Just arrived a moment ago. We have a flight coming in from Oklahoma City, United 5621. Yeah, that one was definitely delayed for sure. Should have been here around 3:00 p.m. today. Let's get back into studio mode here. Let's refresh this. Much better. Here's a live look at our what's on radar right now. Yeah, maybe that's some internal feedback I'm getting. I don't know. Yeah, we will see. Yeah. Okay. If I just got a lot louder, I apologize. I'm just trying to figure out the settings here on my yeah, let's try that. I feel like this is better. Just trying to figure out the audio settings here. Yeah, I wonder where Gavin is. I'm not really sure. Yeah, he's going to miss. Well, I might not actually do the dance number tonight because I want to get the other camera going. He was really looking forward to me doing some type of dance here. I'm not really sure. Okay, another arrival. Welcoming, yeah, United 562021 from Oklahoma City. The mighty Embraer E175. We finally have our flight radar back up and operating here. Okay. If you saw that, you probably were thinking what I was thinking. No, this A380 is not going to Chicago. That would be awesome, but it is not. It's going from London to Dallas, DFW. Okay, but we do have a British Airways flight. We have a 777-200. It's going to be arriving in, again, 9 minutes. 9 minutes seems to be our magic number here, so that'll be something to stay tuned. Also, Cargolux. 747-800 freighter Liz coming in from Anchorage. That's going to be here before that in about a minute sooner than that other flight that we just looked at. So, yeah, we have... so first, in about 8 minutes, is Cargolux. Then after that, it is British Airways, the 777. And we do have another heavy. It's United 770 from Barcelona. That's in 9 minutes. That's going to Rockford, so that won't be headed towards us. Next time, I really hope that I have my different settings on here, so we can just isolate that traffic. Let's see, the Lufthansa A340 just took off to Frankfurt. Oh no, that's not even from us. Yeah. Anyway, let's just stick to O'Hare. We've got Aer Lingus Flight 125 from Dublin. That's going to be arriving fairly shortly. Here it is. Scheduled to arrive here at 7:15. It is early, 6:48 p.m. That's when it will arrive. So, yes, that is Aer Lingus Flight 125 from Dublin, Ireland. It's the Airbus A330. So we'll be looking forward to that for sure. Yep. All right, let's go back to the area over here. Anybody out there going to be heading to Chicago for the Chicago Air and Water Show coming up next, what is it, this coming weekend? Yeah. I think Friday is the practice day. I'm actually going to try to get out there into the city and film some of the practice. It's going to be hard for me to go out and actually film the actual show, but I'm going to do my best. I'm not really sure where I'm going to go. That's in the, that's in the works right now, so we will see what happens, what becomes of that.
10 center. Thank you, American 2738.
Okay.
12,8, 12,000 Zulu.
Let's take a look at weather. Hello, everyone. Your host, Scott, here in the bottom corner of your screen. Let's take a look here at the current weather. Radar is looking very good for us here in Chicago. The rain is a little bit further to the north. Oh, what's coming in? We have an arrival here. What do we got? That was United 1650 from... Oh, I have no idea where this is. Oranjestad. Yeah. From Aruba. Wow. Well, that is definitely something that I don't think we've seen on the channel before. Cool. That's awesome. Here, I'm messing around with this. I need a stretch break here. You guys are awesome. Thanks for tuning in here. Jacob says, I need a close-up of a CRJ 700. I need my fix. Well, we'll see if any come our way. Yes, Mark says Speedbird. Speedbird is on its way here. Back to flight radar. That flight that just flew over us was from Aruba. So that United flight from Aruba, that's awesome. Welcome, Richard. Glad to see you're here. One day I'll come back out to the hill. Hopefully sooner than later. After the hiatus of all of the streams. So, hello again, everybody. I don't know why I did this. We have another flight that's coming in. Yes, thanks, Mark. Go ahead. If you like the video, give it a like. Share this with your friends and family if you want. We have another arrival coming in. All right, this flight is United 4648 from Albuquerque. Whoa. Embraer E175, that flight from Albuquerque. 11-year-old E-Jet. Yes. Okay, let's go ahead and try that again. No, that's not what I want. New route. Okay, now while we wait here, I want you guys to take a look at this. And if you see anything that doesn't look right, you know, you guys help me out here. I thought I did my research, but this does not look correct here. We have a new route that's going to be starting from Manila to Chicago. Philippine Airlines. That's going to start November of this year. They're going to be flying the Airbus A350-900. So, new route there. Followed in March 27th, American's going to start their service between Tokyo Narita and Chicago. That'll be on a 787-9 Dreamliner. So we got more international service to Japan. And then finally, between Frankfurt and Chicago, we've got Condor starting its service here on May 14th of next year. Yeah. Condor is an airline that's based in Germany. Yes. Yep. So pretty much Lufthansa's competitor, one of their international competitors, I would say. Okay. Oh, we got a flight from Raleigh-Durham. United Express 5465. It'd be helpful if you would see it. Yeah. I need to hire like a producer. One-man show here. David has entered the chat. Hello, David. We're going to get David out here once I work out all the kinks, all of the issues. We do have another flight coming in from Washington Dulles. It's another 757. This one's going to fly right over us. We're going to hear those engines roar here. This one, it was supposed to arrive around 2:30. Yep, those storms definitely getting in the way today. It's just arriving now. Let's see if we can go back to our area here instead of being in Aruba. Yeah. All right. This is not going to be any help to any of us. Let's just make sure we don't miss this 757. Here it is.
First and then 9,000 bracket, 3364.
And that was United 2331 arriving from Washington Dulles on the 757-200, 28-year-old aircraft delivered in June of 1998. And that is why, Liz, they are retiring them. They are old. Yes. And you know, it's interesting because Boeing never really made a new generation of them. They fly like a really interesting niche, like routes. You know, yeah, well, that's definitely what they're trying to do with them. Yeah, but they're probably going to be replaced with some Airbus. Airbus, they've got a new type of aircraft, long-range A321. Yeah, and the new generation of Boeing 737s is definitely going to help out with that. No, the 737s are going to be replacing. Yeah. Now welcoming into the big airport in the Windy City is American Flight 2738 from San Antonio. It's a little Airbus A319. It may be small, but it is loud. Coming up on short final momentarily is our Cargolux 747 freighter. Taking a... I'm telling you. I think it's time to get a new streaming software. Ah, yes, Danielle says XLR. Yes, the XLR. The Airbus is making some new aircraft. Yes. Nicole is asking, can you stream my flight that takes off at 5 a.m.? Well, given my track record, I don't know if that's going to work. I can try. It's going to be dark. No guarantees. Okay, let's go over here to what we're tracking. Yes, Cargolux Flight 209 coming in from Anchorage, Alaska. 747-800 freighter. We're going to make sure that we have got this dead center here in the shot. We do have quite a few plane spotters here on their feet, up for the Queen. And here it comes, full screen.
178 Ray, tower now, 2075, runway 3367.
And whoa, we're feeling the gust of wind from that 747 that just flew right over us, welcoming now the flight crew of that Cargolux flight. Wonderful. Yeah, I would like to spare David from... Yeah, we do. Yeah, we got some plane spotters out here. Hold on. You want to give it? Yeah. Yes. Yep, that's right. Yeah, on YouTube. Liz is helping me out here. Jacob, whenever you would like, go ahead. Feel free. Bring him out here. Okay, now arriving, we have another heavy. Speedbird now arriving here at Chicago O'Hare. That 777-200. That is British Airways Flight 297 coming all the way from London Heathrow, and we're starting to feel the wind coming in from that arrival. It's always a really cool sight to experience and feel all of that. Loving today's weather and stream after all the storms. Got a lot of people out here. Yeah. It's good to be joined by others. This is an area, again, I have to show the radar because the only way for me to get the camera working so you can see me is apparently through this mode here. But it's really nice to see everybody out here enjoying the planes. No, you're fine. You guys were fine. We got a lot of people who are out here wanting to know what's going on and asking about the stream. So, yeah, it's a good, it's awesome to finally get out here and get to meet people. Oh, yeah, David says he just picked up some Portillos. That, I think, oh, yes. If you're watching from outside the area, if you're not from Chicago and you're wondering what Portillos is, you need to pick up some Portillos. It is wonderful food. Get a Chicago dog. The hamburgers at Portillo's are really good. They have many locations. They're expanding all over the country, actually, but that's a Chicago staple, absolutely. Yes. All right, let's go get back to the planes here. We do have another arrival making its way. This is Frontier Flight 1342 coming in from Dallas, Fort Worth, Texas. Frontier has a fleet of relatively new Airbus A321 Neos, and that was one of them. Registration, oh, I just had it, November 656, Foxtrot Romeo. Quinn the Great I don't even know how to pronounce this. It was a bird on the tail. I don't know if you got to see it, Liz. That, you know, I can't really hear. I think it might actually be. We're trying to figure out what this noise is that we keep hearing. I can't really hear it that well. But we're right by the approach lights here for 10 center. And I think it might just be the wind resonating and whirring around it. Uh-huh. We have another flight that's coming in from somewhere. It's an American flight. Yep. Don't know. Mystery flight here, but we have an arrival on our runway. Whoops. Yeah, our autofocus seems to be tripping here. Yeah, that's American 3367 coming in from Bloomington, Illinois, home of Illinois Wesleyan University and Illinois State. My alma mater. Yeah. That's flight 3367 again from Bloomington. Embraer E170. Okay. Well, we do have a little bit of weather that's going to be interfering with some of the flights here. It's just starting up again, apparently. Let's go back to our radar here. And I wonder if I can get the weather. Yeah, I can. I think I should be able to. Yes. Yeah, I'm not going to be able to. That's a bummer. Well, flying over us right now. Well, I am not. I can't really believe what I just saw. Well, that's just a little tiny aircraft that went over us. That's American 4708, operated by Republic, is from Panama City. That little tiny plane. Oh my gosh. According to this. Up next is another American flight from DFW. Lots of flights from Dallas. We're getting on our side of the airport here. 3264, it's an A321. It's going to be flying over us. So that one will be nice to see. It would be helpful if you saw all of this, what we're talking about. Marcus, White Sox took the series with a 5-3 win over the Guardians, and Cubs took 2 out of 3 in KC with a 10-2 win today. Marcus, thanks for the sports update. Chicago is a big sports city. I'm a big White Sox fan. To all of you Cubs fans, I will tolerate your existence. I will. Don't worry. I have been to Wrigley. And that American flight was coming in from DFW, Dallas-Fort Worth International Airport here. Okay, and our next flight. We are preparing for the arrival of United Flight 770 from Barcelona. Barcelona. Yeah. I'm getting an idea of which team that Mike supports. I see. Yeah, both teams are doing great. I know. David is not a fan of baseball. Anyway, back to planes. I could get on a soapbox about that, but here we go. United Flight 770, the 787-8 Dreamliner, here it comes, right over us. all the way from Barcelona, an 8-hour and 52-minute flight. It is on the bucket list, going to Barcelona. As you guys probably know, I've been to Spain a couple times. Flew into Madrid on Iberia both times. What's going on over here? We have another flight that is arriving on 10 right. Delta. And that's all. Thanks. Take care. Sure. Lots of people out here. Oh, we're really zoomed in, aren't we? Okay. Here, just so that we don't, there. Beautiful sunset currently taking place here in Chicago. Now, if you're not familiar with the area, we are pretty far to the west of the actual downtown area. Yeah. So if you fly into O'Hare, one of the ways that you can get to downtown is if you take the blue line. The blue line is probably your most direct route. Yes. What do we got coming in right now? Let's see. Let's go over here. We have another flight arriving. Now, just want to be clear here, that flight was not from Barcelona. That was United 2160 from DFW, another flight from Dallas, arriving here on a 737-800. Was that an 8? Yes. Yeah, we've got a nice view here. I'm going to go back to our weather little setup here because, of course, again, I got to work out some issues here. Let's go back to this view. Hello, everybody. You're watching Windy City Runway live here from the west side of Chicago, O'Hare International Airport. We are doing some live plane spotting. We're also taking a look here at some of the delays that we've been experiencing. We got a lot of flights that are arriving in late. If there's a flight that you want me to take a look at, please let me know, and I'd be happy to check it for you. We're going to go back to the live view here. We do have an arrival coming in right now. Now welcoming right now United Flight 2422 from what? I'm sorry, yeah, 2422 from Nassau out in the Bahamas. That would be nice. It's actually pretty hot out there right now, so I don't know if I want to go to the Bahamas at this moment. Okay. We're taking a look. We have another flight that we're looking at. What's up, Liz? Yeah, we got another big one coming. Yes. So looking right here at flight radar, we do have that large aircraft that's making its way. Let's go ahead and check that out. That is not the flight from DFW. Oh, it's Aer Lingus from Ireland coming in from Dublin. Yeah, A330-300. Completing roughly an 8-hour flight from Dublin. Doesn't look like that was impacted very much, so that's good. That's around where it should be, the flight time at least. All right. There it is. Let's go back to our full screen. Everybody up here. Aer Lingus 125 from Dublin. Everybody's up here. Everybody up for that. A330. Welcome to Chicago, everybody who's on the flight. So the wind is coming out of the east, and I feel like I smell like some rubber. It's probably all of the flights that are landing. Yes. Oh no, we're taking an internet hit. I think we're back up. Yes, I think everything should be back. Internet hiccups for sure. I think we've been reconnected. Ha! Mike says, sorry, I'm burning in Michigan. Okay. All right, let's go back to flight radar here. Here we are. That was, you just watched this flight from Dublin, Ireland. Aer Lingus flight 125 from Dublin. It's an A330. Yeah. Yeah, we got a lot of people out here having a great time. We got a train that's going on behind us here. Okay. Train is finally moving. That's good news to hear. Okay, let's go back live here. Full screen. Another arrival here. This flight is really moving. Let's see, that was... Let me turn this down. Well, thank you. That's very nice of you. That flight you just saw that flew over us was United 2467 from Myrtle Beach. A319. Let's see how old this A319 is. 19 years old, yeah. Definitely this flight was delayed, absolutely. Let's take a look and bring up the stats here, unfortunately. Poor people on this flight, delayed for several hours. At least it wasn't canceled. Yeah. Yeah, we can kind of smell the rubber. So what happens is, you know, when the planes land, they hit the ground, they hit the runway, obviously. And so because the wind is kind of blowing from the airfield towards us, we can kind of smell that burning rubber. I mean, think about it. It's flying at, what, 180 miles an hour or something like that, a little bit. Once it finally makes contact, yeah, they actually have to go and scrub the runway every once in a while to like peel off all of the melted rubber from all the tires. It's actually really interesting. Yes. Thanks, guys. Yes, you guys are awesome marketers here. Let me see what I can do to get this this Aer Lingus thing off. Zooming in. Zooming in. Peace. Thanks, guys. Enjoy your night. Yeah, we have some of our fans here, fellow plane spotters, leaving the area now. Got this next flight that'll be coming in. You can kind of see it from Raleigh-Durham. This is SkyWest United Express, operated by SkyWest 5732, coming in from Raleigh-Durham. I think that was an epic fail. I couldn't get around in time. Yeah. Anyway, let's see what else we have. Yeah, John came by. I did not know that John, sorry, I can't even speak. John Rains from Canada. That's great. Let's go back here while I figure out what's going on with our radar. Live show. Anything can happen. Well, thank you guys for joining. Let's go over here so you can see me again. Let's bring the live weather radar up. It is quiet over the city. It is quiet over the airport. Oh, yes, Mike, I have a Facebook page. Yes, that is true. We're going to have to go and start using that as a marketing vehicle as well. Yes, that's for sure. And Instagram, yeah. I'm planning on clipping a couple of these shots that we got from today's show and some of the other shows and making some videos from that. So, yeah. Well, I think we have just a few more. I don't know if it's just a few more. I feel like I saw quite a few arrivals here that I wanted to take. But it is just after 7 o'clock Central Time here in the Windy City, and we are kind of starting to run out of the big planes, so to speak, some of our wide-body aircraft. There is one that I do want to note here, and that is DHL operated by Aerologic. Ooh. My legs are going to be killing me tomorrow. Coming in. This flight isn't even coming to Chicago. This is going to Cincy. This is going to CVG, so Greg's neck of the woods. So let's, yeah, I am not used to these settings here that we have on this edition of Flight Radar. Yeah, my last post was in February, Mike. We need to change that. That's for sure. That needs to be changed. Very desperately. Well, Mike, maybe you can help me out. Anybody in the chat, is there anything that you see, any type of... Oh, wait a minute. No, let's see, that aircraft is cruising at 35,000 feet. No, it looked like it was going to get diverted here. But no, apparently not. Yeah, if you guys in the chat, or anybody who is watching here, help me out here. I have limited access or limited ability right now to my flight radar at the moment to zoom out. So if you guys could let me know if there's anything coming my way. Any wide-bodied aircraft, any heavies coming our way here to the airport, let me know in the chat. Oh. Jacob says, I don't want to alarm you, but a CRJ is lining up. Well, then we'll have to go and figure that out right now, then. Was that the CRJ? No, that wasn't. That was an E-Jet. We got an Airbus coming in from Miami. We have another American flight coming in from Montego Bay. Oh. Could be just missed. Oh, yeah. We have a CRJ 900 arriving shortly in about 3 minutes from New York JFK. It's Delta 4783. So we have to, get that for Jacob. Let me show you what I'm talking about here. Jacob really wants to see a CRJ, and I will full-heartedly, with full commitment, bring that plane to him. We have an arrival approaching. We'll go ahead and get to that CRJ in a little bit. This is American 2504 from Moline, Airbus A319.
contact PRM 10 Center, C5099.
Okay. So I was talking about, where did it go? It's all the way out here. We have a United Express coming in from Peoria. That's lined up in our runway right now, but I think the one that Jacob was talking about was this one. This one, the Delta Connection, operated by Endeavor, coming in from New York JFK, CRJ 900. Yeah, Mike says nothing really interesting for about an hour, but we're going to be here for I don't know, for quite some time. I don't know how long, but here's American 975 from Montego Bay. Roaring in here, wow. Did the best I can. That one was really hauling straight over us.
180 Ray, go to tower now, American 3218.
I need to make an adjustment on the camera. So we're going to go quickly on standby. We're going to take a quick break while I do a couple of adjustments here. So don't go anywhere. I think this will probably be about maybe a grand total of about 10 seconds. So just give me 1 sec here, and we will be back bringing you the 10 center arrivals here. You'll still be able to hear me. Hope you guys are having a good Sunday evening from wherever you are. Don't forget, if you like what you're seeing, doesn't hurt to give the video a like. If you want to see more planes, subscribe to the channel. We're going to be out, I think I'm going to shoot for, at a minimum, 2 times a week. Definitely on the weekend and at some point during the week, and hopefully more than that. And we have our next arrival. Let's try this again here. How was our internet? Oh no, our battery is almost dead. That's not good. Okay, I think we're back online here. I think I have a cord. Fear not, I come prepared. Yeah, we're gonna plug that in through this way. My apologies for the internet connectivity issues. We are a small channel. We do not have super big infrastructure like others do, which is fine. Let's go back. We are back, finally. I do have to plug this in because we're about to lose our internet connection permanently. That is not good. Pilot Scott is doing some turbulence, is enduring some turbulence. That's right, Greg. Okay. I have successfully powered the internet router, and I hope that we do not have any internet drops again. I'm sure it will happen. Now welcoming American 1717 from Vancouver, 737-800 now arriving. That wasn't the One World livery. All right. I don't know if you all could see that, but it was. Yeah, I definitely need a producer here. David, I'm working out the kinks as fast as I can so we can bring you back here. Yeah, Liz is doing a great job. She is. She's doing the marketing out here. Let's change that. That was. Yeah, this is. Oh, stop it. Yeah, that was American 1717 from Vancouver, and next up over here is American 3218 from Charlotte, North Carolina. And I think we're just gonna stop that right there. We'll come back to it. If the planes aren't entertaining, it's me massively failing with technology. They got some really good streams in North Carolina. There's one that streams from Raleigh-Durham, and definitely, I can't remember what the guy's name is, but definitely check him out if you know what I'm talking about. If you have any questions, comments, concerns, anything like that you want, you don't want public or in a comment, let me know. Send us an email, windycityrunway@gmail.com. I will hopefully respond to you. I do owe Gavin an email. He did send me an email. I haven't gotten a chance to it, but that's definitely something you can do. If you don't feel comfortable sending a public live chat or leaving a comment on the video, definitely go ahead and send us an email. We are waiting here for the CRJ 900 from Delta that I actually think is, that looks like it definitely could be it over here. Let's see. Sorry for the camera work, everybody. It's, again, work in progress. Oh, we have a CRJ coming in right now from Peoria. Apparently I missed that Delta CRJ, but yeah. Jacob, if you're watching, that was your CRJ. United 4602 from Peoria coming in now on that CRJ 550. It's a 550. Yes, Jacob says his CRJ life is complete. That's awesome. I'm glad your CRJ life is complete. What is going on? Well, it is dying down here a little bit. I don't know how long we're going to stay out here for. We're going to catch a couple more arrivals. I would say, let's see, it's 7:20 right now. Mike gave me a couple of suggestions here. Let's see how good I can do with this one. It's as best as I can do from down here. I got the laptop set up below the camera. What are we looking at? That was United 474 from Mexico City, 737 MAX 8. You too. 747 MAX 8. Yeah, I don't know if... Oh, Lufthansa 432, says Richard, is on the way. Okay. Well, we're going to try to catch that. Is that a 767? Yeah, I think that is. It just was arriving here on 10 right. We're going to go ahead and see if I can fix my flight radar, because, again, it is not cooperating. Now it is. Let's go ahead and take a look. What's coming up next, everybody? Let's see. We've got plenty of aircraft that are in the airspace. We do have another arrival here, which that's not it for sure. This is, a Delta Flight 2879 from Atlanta, 737-800. Let's go full screen with this one. Out here in Chicago, Delta is actually kind of a treat. We don't really see a lot of Delta flights. It's United and American Fest here. I'm sure you know that, Liz. Okay, we do have another aircraft making its way. A little United E-Jet once again. Landing on 10 right. Another arrival for us. They're just now, Chicago approach and air traffic control here at O'Hare. They've got them stacked now. A lot of regional flights coming in. Let's turn up the ATC volume a little bit so we can hear what's going on. Yeah, that was United 745 from Atlanta and Airbus A319. Okay, it is 7:24 right now. I'm going to go ahead and take a look. I'm looking at flight radar right now at this very moment. Richard said that we do have the Lufthansa A340 300. That is something we're going to stay for. I think, guys, that is going to be the last flight that we will cover here. Let me go back on weather. So, weather is clearing up. I'm just talking to you over here because this is the only way I can get my camera to work. Thank you, Richard, for pointing that out. Welcoming to the chat here, Brendan. Thanks for tuning in here this evening. We do have another flight that is arriving. That's the best I can do because I'm now looking at a computer here. Our last flight of the day is going to be the Lufthansa A340 300. That will be that'll be all for us once that flight comes in. Let's take you out over Lake Michigan. Hello, A340, where are you?
210 knots, number
Ah, here it is. Okay. Yeah, so this is Lufthansa Flight 432 coming in from Frankfurt on the Airbus A340-300. This will be in about 10 minutes. Once that lands, unfortunately, I think we're going to call it quits for this evening. Beautiful evening now after the storms have gone through. We are here live from Chicago O'Hare International Airport, just outside of the airport, right close to the runway 10 center approach, where the planes fly right over us. So we're going to get a really nice view of this A340 flying over us. If you have not done so, if you like what you've seen so far, feel free. Go ahead and give the video a like. If you want to see more, go ahead and subscribe to the channel. This is a new channel. Kind of had a hiatus recently for over a year now. Let's wait till this CRJ passes. Yeah, that's best I can do from where I'm at here. But we're going to do a lot of cool things. We're looking to grow. Probably going to do about 2, maybe 3 streams a week from now on. And yeah. Also going to make some some long form videos, hopefully in the works as well. So we're going to be live for another probably 15. We have a flight that we're tracking. Again, let's go back to this one. This is Lufthansa Flight 432 coming in from Frankfurt, Germany on the Airbus A340-300. Now, just finished flying over Lake Michigan. Liz is wondering if it's flying north or south. It is flying over Lake Michigan. It is flying to the southwest. It just flew over pretty much like Highland Park, Glencoe, just north of Winnetka. It's flying over Northbrook right now. Oh, there we go. Okay. Nice. Yep, so that's what we're tracking right now. We've got our Lufthansa A340, another aircraft that they're slowly phasing out. 4 engines, more maintenance. Nope. Well, the 777X is hopefully going to be certified and ready to go. Lufthansa ordered a lot of those. Sooner than later, we're going to get my future brother-in-law on the show. Yes. He works on that plane, the 777X. Yeah. So we'll get him on the show at some point. It'll be a fun show. I think we'll probably, I don't know where we'll end up. We might be here here at the base of runway 10 center. We could be up in one of our usual spots. So we'll see when that happens. But I think we need to get the channel really wrapped up and solid before that happens. SkyWest 4932. It's operated by American Eagle. I'm sorry, SkyWest. CRJ 700. Now coming into view. Our CRJ action here. I'm hoping you guys can hear all the planes as they go through. We do have, here's that gust of wind. I didn't think that that would produce such a gust like that. That could just be a natural gust from Mother Nature. I think that aircraft helped out a little bit. Coming up next, United 4605 from Colombia. 1 minute out. And here we have our A340-300. Going to be arriving in 9 minutes. Flying over Hoffman Estates right now. It's going to go and make a south turn towards Streamwood and Bartlett. I think they're going to probably, you know, Brendan, if you're watching, yeah, I think this is probably going to actually make a turn to the south and fly right over Elgin, South Elgin. So if you're still watching, definitely look up and you might be able to see this. This A340. Yeah, the A340, let's see how old this aircraft is. Looking. Yeah, it's not going to tell me. I'll have to go on my other one here. Anyway, I'll give you more info. We got the CRJ coming in from Columbia here. Liz is going to do some marketing action for me. You're good, Liz. A lot of people out here. That's awesome to see. Lots of people coming out here to watch planes. That's great. Thanks, Mike. 26-year-old aircraft. That A340 on its way. Just so you guys have an idea, we have another CRJ coming in from St. Louis. This is SkyWest Airlines Flight 6355, a CRJ 700. Jacob. CRJ 700, alert. Our A340 is now making a turn to the south, just west of Elgin, and it is now getting lined up for its final approach into 10 left here at Chicago O'Hare. This is going to be our last aircraft that we will cover tonight. Unfortunately, yes, we would like to be out here a little bit longer, but it is time for me to pack it up after this endangered species of an aircraft lands here, and I'm going to save you all from the glitches of me trying to zoom in to flight radar here. I'm bringing a mouse next time. Trackpad is just not doing it. All right. Well, let's go get the CRJ. Thanks. So we just heard. I think we just heard Lufthansa on ATC. Yeah.
Lufthansa 432 Heavy cross Sharon at or above 5,000, cleared ILS, TRM, runway 10 center.
Concern at 5,000 Bach, cleared ILS, TN 10 center, approach heavy.
Yeah. Yeah, so we just heard on ATC confirmed they're going to be landing on our runway, so that's perfect. Yeah. Awesome. Yeah, we're waiting for the Lufthansa A340 to land. That's going to be our last flight of the evening here as you're looking into a bunch of nothing. I'm going to go and switch back on here so you can see me. Let's go ahead and do a little bit of weather recap here while we're waiting for Lufthansa to arrive here. Hello, everybody. I'm your host, Scott. Thanks for joining in tonight. Windy City Runway Live is the show you're watching. We're bringing you live coverage here. You know, the weather has moved out of the area, thankfully. We had extensive delays earlier and that we were monitoring. My goal was to have gotten out here a little bit earlier to bring you some more of the heavy aircraft that were delayed. You know, we had a lot of instances where these planes were delayed significantly. I'm going to turn ATC off for right now, but it's been a pretty good show. We had a lot of people come out and start watching plane spotting with us. I've been here with Liz for almost the entire time. Liz says hello. My ad hoc producer, that's very true. So we're going to go ahead and I need to go and refresh this flight radar thing here. So, yes. Well, I hope you guys are having a wonderful Sunday evening. Let's go ahead and take a look at what's going on here in the Chicago airspace. You're welcome, Mike. Yes, I sent the weather Mike's way over on the other side of Lake Michigan. Yeah, I mean, it's looking pretty good right now. Let's take a look here at flight radar as our Lufthansa A340-300, our quad-jet aircraft, is making its way into our area here. Cleared to land on our runway, so we're looking forward to its arrival. It is lined up. It is number 2 right now. So SkyWest 5617 from Knoxville, Tennessee is going to be arriving first, and then right behind it is our aircraft. So this is the last one of the day. Number 2 in line for arrival here on 10 Center here at O'Hare. That's going to be our last one. So we've got the CRJ and then the A340 coming in from Frankfurt. So, sit back, relax, watch the last few minutes of the stream. Again, if you really like what you've seen so far, don't hesitate to give the video a like. And if you want to see more, subscribe. We're a new growing channel, and we'd love to have you guys back on. And hopefully we'll have David out here once again. I work out all of the issues. So sit back, relax. We're going to go full screen. We've got SkyWest 5617 coming in. It's the CRJ 700 from Knoxville. And then finally, the last plane of the day is going to be Lufthansa 432, the A340-300 from Frankfurt, Germany. So sit back, relax, and enjoy. Here we go. Here comes that CRJ. Whoops. Also featuring a freight train that is about to enter the shot. Love that. Here it comes. Don't worry, you're good. Canada Pacific. All right, I don't want to miss the A340. Don't want to get too distracted by the freight train that's moving through. Okay, our eyes are peeled. We're looking for an endangered species of the skies right now, the Airbus A340. Have you seen an A340 before, Liz? Okay. Oh, I see it. All right. Everybody up here for the Lufthansa A340. I think I'm going to be saying A340 in my dreams. I've said it so many times. Coming in from Frankfurt, Germany here. Wow. Incredible over top view of Lufthansa. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Well, welcome to Chicago after a long flight, almost a 9-hour flight from Frankfurt, Germany. Lufthansa flight 432. Well, I will go down over here so you can see me. This is just the only way you're going to be able to see me. I just want to say, what is Mark saying? Just want to say thank you so much for watching. Hello, Ruth. We are wrapping it up tonight. It's been a wonderful evening here. It's nice and cool. It's in the mid to low 70s, and we've seen a lot of planes go overhead. I've been joined by my ad hoc producer, Liz, who has been here for... It has been a really fun time, and it's been such a pleasure meeting you. So, you know, one of the benefits from coming out here to basically the approach lights here for one of the main runways at the airport is you get to meet a lot of other plane spotters who come out here. So it's been awesome. Yeah, there we go. Awesome. So, yeah. So it's been great. We've been tracking all the flights on Flight Radar here. So, you know, we just want to say good night to everybody. We'll be out again at some point this week. I don't know when, though. I don't know if we're going to be here at this very spot. However, we'll be back out this week. I want to start to, you know, establish a schedule where everybody just kind of starts to know to expect to see us out. And, yeah, but we will post to give you guys an idea of when we're going to be back out here at some point. But from Chicago O'Hare International Airport, I'm your host, Scott. You're watching Windy City Runway Live. This is the crew here. On behalf of Liz and I, we are signing off from our wonderful plane spotting area here from the west side of the airport. So to everybody who has helped out, thank you so much. Our wonderful mods, Greg, awesome as ever, Mike as well. Everybody who's been in the chat, there are more people than I can think of. And also, thanks so much, Devin, for being in the chat and helping out here with some new capital improvements to the channel. It's very important to speed up the setup process. So, with that said, well, I've been talking for so long that we do have another CRJ flying overhead. Anyway, once again, thanks so much, everybody, for joining. Signing off for real. We'll be back again later this week, and definitely we'll come back out next weekend, hopefully. Actually, I can't make that promise because we've got a lot of stuff. I've got a lot of stuff going on next weekend. So, all right. Brendan, you're very welcome. Thanks for tuning in. If you don't already have this, turn on the notification bell so that you can get notification when we go live again. For real this time, signing off. Thanks so much, everybody. Your host, Scott, here, and ad hoc producer, Liz. We'll see you next time on Windy City Runway Live. Take care. Good night, everybody. Have a good one.